Good day everyone, I am Ando Dominic L. I am here to present our group's objective, conceptual framework, title and theme aligned in the topic of historical antecedents of science and technology. The objectives of this video are the following. The conceptual framework, so this will be the flow of the topics. The title and theme. And here is our individual collage which focuses on how science and technology evolved throughout different periods. We have merged it and we have come up to this result. Science and technology is like our footprints. When we see footprints, we recognize them as material traces of being, a frozen moment of movement or stillness, a memorial, however fleeting to a reality by which we configure ourselves in the world and with those around us. And so the ancient times, medieval and modern ages innovations was embedded in our history and it shaped the civilization we have today. As we go on to our steps in life, science and technology can be a great motivator toward developing an amazing quality of life.
Can you envision what life would be like without electricity? What would happen if there were no buses or jeeps for you to ride in? Due to advancement in science and technology, some of the results include transportation and electricity. People can now communicate and travel more effectively thanks to science and technology. Medical advances have saved many lives, allowing them to live more comfortable lives and consume better meals. What then do science and technology mean? Still remember what science is? Science is a systematized body of knowledge based on facts gathered through observation and experimentation. Scientists gain information and make new discoveries.
What is technology? Technology is applied science. Thomas Edison used research on electricity, including that of Michael Faraday and Joseph Henry, to develop his light bulb. Technology is a combination of two Greek words, techne and logos. Techne means art, craft, or skill. Logos means to speak of. However, how did our civilization get here? Did our technology suddenly appear of nowhere? We must consider our past as people in order to respond to this topic. We're going to concentrate on ancient, medieval, and modern times to have a better knowledge of how science and technology developed in the past.
Ancient times paved the way for advances in science and technology. In ancient times, people were interested in mass production, security, and protection, as well as health, aesthetics, and architecture. They were also interested in communication and record keeping.
During ancient times, humans traveled by building primitive boats out of wood, walking, riding animals, and later inventing wheeled vehicles. They traveled using pre-existing streams or uncomplicated roadways. Communication techniques included carrier pigeons, telegraph, smoke signals, symbols, and cave drawings. So some of the inventions made by various civilizations include the most popular modern invention, the alarm clock, as well as the world's greatest wall of China, newspaper, Roman architecture, bound books or codex, and water mills frequently employed in agricultural processes.
Massive invasions and migrations marred the medieval or Middle Age. Wars were frequent at this time. As a result, advanced technology was required in the fields of health, agriculture, navigation, and weapons. The most creative minds emerged from this time to manage the expansion of international and commerce.
In medieval or Middle Ages, the major examples of inventions people created are the whisk, a more dependable method of printing with cast type, the telescope, war weapons, including expertly constructed arrows and spears, and even armor for use in close quarters, hands-on fighting, and open-field warfare.
The modern era, which began in the 19th century, called for the production of more commodities at a faster rate. A method of transportation that is effective for moving more products over longer distances. Animal-operated machines must therefore be upgraded to establish connections between and among nations. Faster and simpler computing and communication methods should be created.
Finally, the modern era saw the invention of pasteurization by Louis Pasteur, a French biologist, microbiologist, and chemist to destroy harmful bacteria in milk. Petroleum refinery by Samuel M. Kirby. It is a method of refining petroleum. Telephone by Alexander Graham Bell, but it is not dependable in terms of stability and consistency. And modern-day calculator, which paved the way for simpler arithmetic calculations and led in the development of more complex processing machines like computer. And Philippine inventions, yo-yo, used by the Philippine natives 400 years ago as a combat weapon against the Spaniards and intruders. We also have medical incubator by Fidel Mundo and 16-bit microchip designed by Diosdado Banata, first single-chip 16-bit microprocessor-based calculator.